to the final third podcast. Yeah. Let me introduce you to Scotty D. You just don't know how much I drink. Willie B. R.S. Scott, Cocky Wolverine. Mikey B. Our favorite production machine. Heine. Knowledge of cars and machines. Humphrey, the wizard of slot machines. And the pretentious tobacconist. Robbie B.
Podcast. I'm Rob,
Scott.
I'm Heine.
I'm Alan.
and we're down a couple today. So today is Fever's opening day. So Mike is down at the what's it even called now?
Gamebridge, isn't
Gamebridge.
It
still
is Gamebridge.
Still Game-
Yes.
yeah.
So Gamebridge for the first game. Good luck to the Fever. Hopefully they have a great season. They're one of the favorites to win, so hopefully they're able to do that.
I watched a little bit of the Golden State versus Seattle last night,
Yeah,
and Golden State's really good.
yeah.
So it's going to be
It'll
interesting
be fun.
to see
We'll
this
I mean,
season.
the Fever are stacked, so they should be able to compete as long as we don't have injuries like last year. So, and then Will's out a little bit under the weather. His boy graduated from IU yesterday, so we're going to be smoking the IU cigar. Hopefully Will gets feeling better and he'll be back here next week.
So, Will, if you're listening live and stuff, you can go ahead and I got an extra one for you, so you can light up
Yeah.
yours, and if you want to chime in on the show
Yeah.
about how it tastes and stuff, feel free to do that. I know you want to smoke one of your boy because he's graduating from IU and going to Duke. Is that correct?
Yes.
Or Columbia?
I don't know what he decided.
think Duke.
Finally.
No,
I
he's
think
going to
I
Duke.
think he chose Duke.
Yeah. And stuff.
Is he going to like law school or medical school or what?
I don't know. That whole family's full of brains.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Environmental something, wasn't it?
Yeah, environmental engineering or something like that. Yeah,
Engineering,
Huh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Environmental
This, by the way,
conservation or something.
this is Bocock. Is that the name of
So
the
it's the
company?
Bocock Brothers. This is the Indiana Hoosiers National Championship cigar. Obviously, we got this at PCA. We saw that from Bocock Brothers. So
Yeah.
this is a limited edition 6x52 Toro, and it's featuring an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, a Honduran binder, and a Nicaraguan filler.
And we all tried to slide the top
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
If you-
it's-
It does not do
This
that.
is a
It
great,
doesn't slide.
beautiful display. Great thing for your championship team. We're hoping the cigar is great too, but you literally lift it up and it pulls the cigar right up to you.
It's all nerd.
Which
now.
is
Be
super
like,
cool.
It's so
I know.
cool.
I mean,
So cool.
that is pretty awesome.
You have to make sound effects when you do it too.
It is
So-
nice though that they did a Sumatra wrapper on this just to give it a little bit more depth because
Yeah.
some of those cigars I've had that are like special release cigars for championship teams, whatever, were just a basic nothing Connecticut
Yeah.
cigar. This one actually looks like it could be a good cigar, so we're gonna find out.
As I said, when I got the box, I'm happy about getting the boxes because obviously being an IU fan and everything, and then
Yeah.
their national championship, I really don't care how it smokes. I'm hopeful. We smoked a lot of celebrity cigars over the past few weeks and things like that. Some hit or miss,
Some fine, some
fine,
not so
some
fine.
not so fine. So
Some may be good, some may be cheap.
yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But it is graduation day, so congratulations to all the graduates out there from all the
Yeah.
schools, around the local area.
Looks like you made it.
So the next step,
Yeah. And Barry Manilow is playing Las Vegas this week, so just want to let everyone know.
Barry Manilow plays Las Vegas every day.
Well, because he's Barry Manilow.
Well, yeah, barely
I mean, he's
enough.
no Burt Bacharach.
Strong barnyard on this cold draw.
Yeah, you can smell it from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for the delay too. I mean, we've been dealing with. I'll blast them right now. Spectrum internet and cable sucks, and we've had some issues with them today. We've had issues with them for quite a while. So, if you are a cable and internet provider that services into Ingalls, Indiana, it might be a good time to give me a call.
Or maybe
Sponsorship by
Starlink.
Well, it's not available for business out here yet.
I will say I brought my T-Mobile home internet, and it seems to be holding up pretty well.
Yeah,
So
good.
Say we were going off my phone on T-Mobile
Yeah,
Starlink, and it was working.
Oh, so that's
not quite the
barnyardy,
bandwidth.
but it's got kind of a. I hate to say it this way, but kind of a cleaning kind of take.
Is that? I
a
feel like
cleaner
it's
thing.
not necessarily cleaner. It's
I feel like it's like wintergreen.
it's something
Yeah,
very
there you go, like
fresh.
like a light wintergreen.
It's
I
not
forgot
cleaning,
it.
it's toothpaste.
I forgot to
Toothpaste,
finish
there you go.
reading it. It says it's dipped in Clorox bleach.
Nice,
So,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
Actually, I was going to say
Shout
it's
out to
got very much
Fabuloso.
like a. I mean, this is it's great because it's the national championship cigar for the Indiana Hoosiers.
Correct.
And it's got a kind of new mown hay
Yeah.
taste to it.
There is a lot of barnyard to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Heisman Trophy and you licked it? That's kind of what it tastes like. No, I'm just kidding.
It's got a little zinc aftertaste.
And I'm so far behind. I went to breakfast with my wife and our daughters for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, that's why
Hope
we're
you're
here.
having a great one. But yeah, I could have swore we were starting at 1. Could have swore that. Turns out I was wrong.
It worked out.
Yep. So we got it all together. Does somebody have a lighter that I could use,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, like
Literally.
I walk in there,
Thank
Tam shows up, and I was like, "What are you doing here?" She said, "Someone's got to work." And it's like it's Sunday. It's, like, it's Saturday. It's like, oh,
Saturday.
geez.
Yeah, definitely happy Mother's Day to everyone. We will be closed tomorrow for Mother's Day, so get out and celebrate with all the moms in your life. That's what we'll all be doing. So
And if you need to smoke a cigar, then come out to the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge today.
today, absolutely. Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Open
Grab
all
one
day.
for your mom.
So obviously, my mom has passed and all
Mm-hmm.
that. So, but I plan on tomorrow cooking. In honor of my mom is some chicken curry. So it's like it's
There
my
you go.
besides
There you
her egg rolls, which I can't replicate. I mean, at
Those
all.
egg rolls you brought in yesterday were actually delicious.
Those were the closest thing. My sister found
Oh, I
that.
thought that was a metaphor.
No,
When you said
No.
Alan's leaving it with his egg
Since
rolls.
we celebrated today, Mike and Jen are coming over for waffles in the morning. You can come over for breakfast if you want.
Ah, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
And so, yeah, so I'm gonna make some chicken curry. It was my second favorite thing that she would make, and I try. I like to think I have some skills in the kitchen, but
Your
you know,
gumbo was on point.
my gumbo was on point. But
dude, you're a
like,
great cook.
but when it comes down to
Was that your first attempt at gumbo too?
yeah, that was my first attempt. Even
really
my
good.
sister, who's a trained chef, said it actually looked on point. So
Good.
hey,
Well, we've already poured because we needed whiskey this morning.
Yeah.
But we're drinking the K. Luke. This is the cask finished single barrel. It is finished in a Keenan Cab American Oak barrel, 119.8 proof. So reason why we decided to bring this one back, I think we've had this on the show before. We have Jonathan Masano. He is actually the owner and master blender for K. Luke. He's coming out here this Thursday for a tasting and kind of a meet and greet to get to know him. He'll be talking all nerd things about his brand, what he's doing, why he's doing it, and all that. Can't wait to meet him. Will's met him and he's talked to him before, and he said he's an awesome guy. So I can't wait to have him out here. But again, come out Thursday. The event's gonna be from 6 to 8. We'll probably go a little long because I'm sure from just when I've talked to him on the phone, he's a talker like we are. So it's going to be a great time. So can't wait to have him out here.
that's good. Okay,
Now, I was going to say this cigar, the first puff, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
we have something going here.
Yes.
Yep.
It wasn't, we've had some cigars recently, obviously smoking through a bunch of them from PCA.
Yeah.
And, I mean, everybody's got their own palate. So
Yep.
we don't come on the show and knock anybody. If it's something that doesn't fit our palate, we just don't talk about it. But we've had a number that, you kind of puff on. You're like, the first third, you're just not, there's just no life to it, right? Maybe you get more in the second or the final third. I found this actually has some really nice flavor right off the bat.
I
Yeah.
was shocked.
I was very surprised.
I was shocked. Like I said, I was about a minute ago. I'm looking at a cigar. Usually, when I'm looking, I'm like, okay, there's something to this.
Yep.
Like there's something to this that.
And with the whiskey, it's actually just intensifying the spice notes in that whiskey right now.
yeah.
But I find that
really
there's not a
working.
lot of spice in the cigar just
No.
yet.
No.
No.
Yeah,
A
it's
little
very
bit on the nose, but not a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. But the flavors are still really nice. It carries through the barnyard into the smoke.
That was what I was going to talk
Yeah.
about. Was the barnyard note usually dissipates the second you light it, and it didn't on this one.
No.
It kind of stays in there on the back of your palate.
Yeah, I agree.
I know exactly what you're doing there, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
we
gotta have
mixed
a voice
everybody
up with
around,
it.
and
Yeah.
so now I got to go back. I think probably from a technical perspective, we should always plug into the same channels, and then
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
have
I'm
to
way
go and
too
mess
low.
with everything. Yep. Yep. I
This was
got you,
probably
buddy.
your mic, because you're a
That's
little louder.
no, that's Mike's
Did
because I'm always 3. Oh no, you're right.
This is
That
three.
is 3.
That's why.
Oh shoot, I was about ready to adjust that. Okay.
I see you took the band off. Did the band come off easy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's
real.
real easy to pop this one off.
So like I said, I would let's save the band for Tam. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe there's something.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
she
Tam,
could do something nice with that.
Yeah, maybe Tam wants to create something.
That would be
Stuff,
really
yeah.
cool to have this on something
Yeah.
we can put up, or
Yeah.
she can sell, or she can give to you.
That should be better now.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I can hear
apologies-
myself now.
Yeah, apologies if you're in the lounge and can't hear us.
Come outside, it's
Wi-Fi
nice.
yeah, come outside.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi is still down, so can't make all the stuff
Yeah.
work.
Crazy.
Everything's Wi-Fi enabled. It's
Yeah, this
it's great when
failure
it
once
works.
again brought to you by Spectrum.
Yes, yes. You owe us money, lots of money.
It's a good thing I started drinking whiskey because I've only had mimosas and Bloody Marys so far.
There you go.
It's a hard life.
It is. Sometimes it's tough. Any notes on the nose with this K-Luke? Because to me, I'm getting nice high notes, the
Yeah.
fruit stuff, not floral, definitely more fruit, some
like an apple
cherry,
and
and
pear kind of
yeah, a little
combination.
apple pear.
Cannot remember the age on this one. Let me see if I can find it on the label.
It definitely drinks to its 117.
You think so?
Yeah. We had a couple yesterday, that there was one that was 117, or I think even higher, would have never even come close to guessing. It
No.
was the oak, something the oak.
Cole. I've got a picture of it. Let me look it up real quick. It was actually, I was pleasantly surprised. There was a couple of them we tried. We called Coal Pick Distillery out of Kentucky, making their own stuff. They never went the sourcing route. They waited for 6 years to release anything. Now they're releasing it. I was pleasantly surprised. Those were really good. The toasted single barrel and the regular single barrel, both coming in at one's at 117, one's at 112. Really good. We may be bringing those in. We also tried another couple finishes or releases from 15 Stars. Their First West. It's a new line from them, and those were really good too. So there was another one too, the Kentucky County, which this was kind of funny. He was telling me this. I did not know this, but apparently when Kentucky was founded, or when it was just still before being founded, it was spelled with an E at the end, not a Y.
Huh.
I'm like, that's interesting. So they actually went back and to tribute back to that in 1776 of that. So this is their 250th release bottle. So, or not 250th release, but for the 250th
250th anniversary,
Yep.
Yep.
So we got to try those. Actually, pleasantly surprised
Is it
with all of them.
that rule, Y before E except after K? Something like
Exactly.
That. Yeah.
but it was there was no Y originally. Apparently, it was just.
Well, I mean, there was
ends with
alcohol
what E.
involved,
Yeah.
so
they were making a lot of bourbon back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make up their own spelling rules as well.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if we can talk about, but what's his? Lakes brought in that toasted barrel last night.
Yeah. So yeah, Elijah Craig toasted barrel.
Oh,
That was his barrel pick he just got in. That was really good. It
That-
made me excited because we're doing an Elijah Craig toasted barrel pick too. So it was like made me really excited about that. Now,
Barrel
'cause-
proof, I'm assuming.
Barrel proof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Really, really good. So he's got a bottle for me down there. So when we get our bottle, we're going to do a collaboration between the two.
Okay.
And just have him on the show, and we'll talk about the barrel pick experience with Heaven Hill. But his
yeah.
was really good.
That I mean, it's gonna be that's a hard one to beat. Like
so,
for like I said, it was even a higher proof. That's the one I was
Yeah,
talking
it
about. It was a higher proof, but it drank.
just under 130. No, it's 124.
Yeah, but it was
124.
so approachable.
It was.
I didn't say smooth. I did say smooth last night.
Yeah.
So, but it's so approachable.
So
but,
disappointed in
but
you.
it was dangerous, like dangerously good.
I'm not proud of you. I hope you know
I
that.
hope you-
I'll tell you, if you haven't been down to Red Barrel, his barrel program that he does down there is insane. He's got some of the best picks in our region by far, and he does a lot of them.
Now, Rob, you said this K-Luke. This is the American Oak finish.
American, yes, that's the Keenan Cab American Oak.
Yep. So I love this. It's always kind of surprising when you go back to something. I've been drinking the French Oak,
Yeah.
yeah.
which is also on the shelf here at the lounge.
Yep.
And I have much preferred the French Oak. But coming back to this after it's been probably a couple months since we did it on the show previously,
Yeah.
man,
I'm with you.
it just seems like really nice and open.
This one has, compared to the French Oak, this one has a lot more of those bright notes.
Yeah.
It's it's all the notes you want in whiskey, but it's a little bit brighter and more in your face in a good way.
Slightly citrusy.
Yeah.
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 I was saying yes in French.
But we,
Yeah. But this is the American oak, so.
Oh, it's okay.
The French oak is the
French
other
oak
one
is
that
the
we're
other
not
one
drinking.
that we're not drinking.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
But I think this is working really well with this cigar. I think the combination of the two.
It's not overpowering. The cigar's not overpowering the whiskey, or whiskey is not taken away from the cigar. They're both holding up together, which is really good.
I'd say right now this is under a medium in strength.
I would agree.
Easily.
Yeah.
Probably
Easily.
I'd say dead between mild and medium.
Yeah.
I would say that in terms of just overall
Yeah.
between mild and medium.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But for a cigar that they're not a big manufacturer, it's quote unquote a celebrity cigar in a sense. It's
Yeah.
obviously made for a team. It's actually not bad.
Did you ever, when you talked to them, did you find out where they're getting these made?
They didn't say.
They didn't
didn't say,
say
okay.
where they
They
were
may
getting
not
it made.
say, yeah.
Yeah. But they're obviously the newest one is the Michigan Wolverines. Obviously for Will, who's a Michigan grad. They're coming out the championship one right now. That's being redesigned. So I think it's a fantastic little gift.
It's a great presentation.
Great presentation.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those too. After you're done, obviously don't just put them on your shelf and leave the cigars in there. They're going to be bad.
Yeah.
Smoke all the cigars or put them in your humidor. It's a great display. Put all the
Yeah.
boxes back in there. You got
Yeah.
a great display for your shelf.
Yeah, so my other box that I have, I'll end up smoking it and I'll share it obviously as well if anybody wants one. But I would like to have at least all the boxes back
Yeah.
and stuff. And
Have one good
and
set.
Have one good set of full
Yeah.
set. Obviously, I don't want to. Let me. It's 15 years later. I got another cigar in here. Let me.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, to me, this is throwing off hints, not full on, just hints of a Candela.
Yeah, I agree. That was that kind of maybe grassy kind of thing I was getting early
Yeah.
on.
That's a really
Yeah.
good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Aladino Candela
yeah,
that we
yes.
all love.
That alfalfa hay kind of thing.
Exactly.
Going.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just a little bit fresher to me than.
Well, it's nice that you didn't lose it after you lit it either.
yeah,
Like you'll get it on the cold draw, but you normally don't get that flavor carried through after you light it.
This would be one I'd be curious about aging a little bit and see what it does, because I think that could be youngness, a little bit of youngness. In the
Probably,
tobacco.
But it works.
But it works fine.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see, what it's like in 6 months.
Yeah, I agree. I think it could be
and
really
for
good.
listeners out there, if you get a cigar that you enjoy, but you're like, it just doesn't seem quite the level of complexity that you were expecting, put one in your humidor for 6 months. We found
Yep.
that with the Independence
Independence
Day
Day.
was probably the biggest one that we noticed after 4 to 6 months last year was crazy good.
Grant was like a little kid in the candy store last night because I said, dude, you still have 2 year Independence Days back here you haven't grabbed. He's like, oh. He went back and smoked one. He said, oh, they're so good.
Yeah. And we were like, they were good when they first came out,
Yeah.
but we weren't blown away by them.
But, man, once they sat for a few months, they were
I
perfect.
can say we
Yeah.
busted those out for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
And they
Yeah.
were amazing.
Yeah. Made a total difference just
And there's
having a little bit of
lot
time.
A lot of Independence Days this year, obviously with the 250th anniversary, they're coming out. I'm sure some will be a lot better than others, but there's going to be a lot of them. We got the Aladino one coming in, and then we have the Espinosa one coming in too. I didn't jump on a lot of the other ones because we don't have their brands in here anyway.
Yeah.
So, but there's
Well,
going to be a lot of them out there. You
We tried to get a bunch of them from PCA for a lot of the people that were promoting them, and we got a handful of them that we'll probably do a short or something on and talk about
As we
them
get closer.
if they're any
Yeah.
good. Oh, I'm
Well-
smoking them all on 4th
All
of
right,
July.
there you go.
Yeah.
You didn't even smoke the Espinosa one yet, did you?
No.
Yeah. I'm curious. I want to see what that one's like.
Yeah, I wanted that one to age just in case.
Yeah.
So it's in my humidor for 4th
I want
of
to
July.
smoke one right out of the box. I want to see how they are this year compared to last year. They were really good out of the box, but they were great once you let them age. So,
I just want to get a lot of the boxes we saw down at PCA, even some of the humidors they specifically designed for 250 and stuff was so freaking cool.
Oh yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance ones.
all
and all the
the
other
yeah.
ones.
all the what's that called? Easter eggs that they
Yeah.
put in it.
Oh, yeah.
everything. I thought that was really cool how people thought through
Mm-hmm.
some of their designs on that. So.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. 1976, I wasn't alive, and it was obviously the 200th anniversary.
Yep.
Right.
Bicentennial.
200. Yep. And
I still remember that.
and that was like a massive, massive deal. I feel like there's slow buildup on the 250. I still don't feel like it's quite as
And it's around the corner.
it is. I'm kind of surprised that it's not more prominent.
Well, back in
that-
'76, I mean, they were hyping that up for over a year.
yeah.
I mean, they were really hyping it up, and I mean, I remember that time because I mean, the whole they were putting out the bicentennial quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of coins coming out and dollar bills, or not dollar bills, but coins coming out, commemorating that. I'm not seeing anything this year yet.
Yeah.
Other
Strange.
than talk about it in cigar world.
I'm pretty sure I looked this up, and it kind of depends on how you define the criteria. But in terms of the same standard operating government under the same standard set of rules, in other words, the Constitution, the United States has the longest running government in the history of the world.
Wow.
Yeah, there is technically longer running governments, but they've shifted. It's the same country or
Yeah.
the same, whatever location, but they've shifted all their policies and had different, kind of, I don't know what you call them, revolutions, but
Some of them changed from democracy to communism. and
right,
stuff,
Yeah.
yep,
so-
yep.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, or vice
yeah,
versa. Yeah.
or there and then back and then
Yeah.
there again and the back and yeah, but yep, single longest running structure of government in the world. That's pretty incredible.
It is
250
incredible.
years.
We beat out the Romans.
Right?
As much as we complain, all of us in America complain about the government and stuff like that. There's no other country you'd want to live in.
I
mean,
100% agree.
it's. I mean, as much as people want to. I mean, you've seen that with a lot of the celebrities that said, "Well, if he gets to become president or she becomes president, whatever, I'm moving," and a few of them did, and they're like,
Now I want
I
to come
can't
back.
get health care.
Yeah.
I can't get. This country is actually pretty awesome. Is it expensive to live here? Yes, it is. Is it a great place to live? Of course it is. Yeah.
But the great thing about it is this country allows you to voice your opinion like that.
Yeah.
We may not agree with some people. They may not agree with us and things like that. But you have that right. There's countries out there that you don't have a right to say
No.
if you say anything, you're in the prison
Prisoner
or
or
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah.
I mean, and so
And wait 4 years. Like I understand you're not happy if you're not happy with the government. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's why you can vote.
You can vote. Just wait 4 years, folks.
Yep.
Don't get so caught up in it. I mean, wow. Smoke a cigar.
smoke a
Yeah.
cigar.
Right? Have a bourbon.
Relax.
Take a deep
Relax.
breath and come into the lounge and talk to people around you because you find out that the differences aren't quite as big as what you think.
Right.
No, we have
We
people
don't necessarily
from,
talk politics in Cigar Lounge.
Some
No.
people
No.
do, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you don't want to, just say it or go move to another
Get on your
table.
phone.
And that's
Yeah.
a good etiquette thing. If you want to have a politics talk with your buddy, that's fine. Don't make it so loud that everybody has to hear your opinion.
Correct.
True.
Because
yeah.
not everybody has the same opinion, and most people don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I went to breakfast this morning. I just went to Another Broken Egg across the street from me,
Great
and I'll
place.
sit next to a couple that was they were reading the newspaper and having a politic conversation.
Reading a what?
Literally reading the
Hey,
newspaper.
like a paper.
Literally,
Well,
a
you just
newspaper,
dated that
not
couple.
phone, but yeah. And I mean, they were like I said, but
I
I'm
don't even
sitting there
remember the
trying
last
to-
time I saw a paper newspaper. I have
Still
no
in the
idea.
gas stations and stuff. I see. 'em all the time, but
I guess I don't even look.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if that was still a thing.
She,
I barely look at the news.
Right.
I haven't watched news forever.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I look at the stock market, and
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
That
Bingo.
affects you more than
That stock
someone
market
getting shot
affects
in Oklahoma.
Yeah, stock market, and like I said, it's not like I'm shut off to the world,
Right.
Stuff. There's things I care about. I just don't voice them a lot, But like I said, it's one of those things. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Capitalism, like democracy, the worst system in the world except for all the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, and it's like, again, a lot of this national politics and worldwide politics, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. The things we can do about is vote local.
Yeah.
Because those are the things that affect you on a daily basis. Vote local. Get out and figure out who's running for what in your town, your community, and get out there and vote for those. Or if you don't like it, make a change.
Run for yourself.
Run for yourself. Figure it out. Yeah.
So,
write in Ric Flair on the ballot.
Exactly.
all right, enough of the politics talk. So
Yeah.
last night we ended up going out to the Music Box. I gotta say, and we're looking right at it as we, look out the patio. They got hammered by the internet last night too. I got to go pay my tab after we're done here.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't process any credit cards.
I have plenty of cash.
That's great. Yeah.
Gee,
nice
where did you get that
job.
from?
Stupid
By
slot
the way,
machines.
yes, these bands literally almost fall off as you pop them.
They,
Yes,
yeah.
they do. They're great. But had a great time over there. Tried to get more people to come out, but everybody was just, I don't know, afraid of the rain or something. But I got to say, Mike Bother out working the Fever today, but he crushed it last night.
What did he sing this time?
Well, he did Constantinople again.
Okay.
If you don't know that song, it's a
So it's
a
his
hilarious,
go-to.
fun song. It's become one of his go-tos for sure.
He did Cake last time.
Yeah, he did not do Cake last night. Did not. But we did do our duet of Time After Time.
Okay.
Well, somebody,
And you've
somebody
got a
beat
friend
you
in
to
me.
it last week. So.
They did, but then we ended up doing it anyway.
Did he start off with "Put your arms around me"? No, that's my song.
That's not. No, that's a different song.
I am impressed though. Everyone must have been pretty good because there's not like 4 or 5 cars out there that people had to Uber home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It,
that's good.
Parking lot's clear this morning.
Yeah.
it was surprisingly not busy last night. I really
Yeah.
thought, being Mother's Day weekend, like I would understand tonight if it's
Yeah.
pretty dead at all the local pubs and bars.
The lounge was hopping last night.
Yeah, we were pretty
Yeah?
busy last night.
Nice.
About 9:30, people started kind of getting out. Or about 9 o'clock, people started getting out of here. So
Very
yeah,
nice.
you
That was
just
a
never
short
know
trip.
on weekends. I mean,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
actually pretty nice last night.
Yeah.
Really beautiful today.
Oh, it's incredible today.
I mean, I already saw a few cars grab and go, so it's gonna be a good day to be outside.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of people, like you guys did, celebrate Mother's Day on Saturday because people can't do Sundays, whatever.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Yep.
beautiful weekend.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Thank God after a little bit of that rain we had, it's like, come on, man, these golf courses are, beautiful, but the water is standing a lot of places, a lot of courses. So
Yeah.
And
hopefully
the
next week-
rough is tall.
and probably
Thick.
thick. I would imagine.
It's super thick if
I mean,
you're
like
trying
what-
to hit out.
like
It's like
even
Velcro.
even like the rough they still have the leftover grass patches on
Mm-hmm.
it. So not only is make it tough to find your ball and stuff, it's tough to hit out of.
Yeah.
Right now.
Through
So
it,
it's like
yeah.
it's great to have in your yard right now. But
Yeah,
yeah, not fun to play out of.
right.
What yard? My house is still a disaster.
Yeah, yours is just mud.
Scott's living in Arizona right now.
yeah. That's all right. We're making progress.
Yep.
Yeah, so after Fever game tonight, there's also some UFC fights.
Yes.
I guess Strickland and Chimaev, I always forget his last name, but I guess Chimaev kicked Strickland during like the
Press conference.
Oh, he did.
conference yesterday, like hard kick. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Joe Rogan commented it was like the craziest thing he's seen at a press conference. So, I don't know, I get the
They-
feeling that those guys don't like each other.
Yeah.
They're sure talking it up because you see a lot of things of them trash talking each other, which is.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
Strickland does that to a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he.
Yeah.
he's a mentalist. He likes to try and get in people's heads.
Yeah.
Well, and he's kind of getting towards the end of his career, so
I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm
Twice.
surprised he's fighting. I saw Nick Diaz is fighting
yeah.
tonight too, which is crazy. I thought he was done.
You know, you just never know with these guys, man. Sometimes they just
need the
get the
money.
itch again, or they need the money, and they hop back into it. So
That still was to me the best fight of him taking that fight. A few days before Conor McGregor.
yeah,
When I'm not sure who backed out the fight or couldn't make weight or something like that. It was injury, but he steps in, and obviously McGregor was that was in his height
Yeah.
of things, and Nick Diaz, just outboxed him, eventually submitted him and stuff. So,
yep.
which was
He didn't have a leg to stand on.
Man, the greatest sport on the planet, hockey.
Oh,
the Avalanche
yeah.
play Game 3 tonight.
Nice.
Against the Wild. So, see
Are
if
they
can
up
get-
2-0 or are they
2-0.
tied? Okay, there we
2-0.
go.
Yep.
So the Avs are looking good.
Yep, they're 6-0 right now. Them and Carolina are the only two that are still undefeated in the playoffs right now. So,
And Anaheim closed out Vegas and moved on, right?
no, they're playing Vegas now.
Oh, they're playing
down.
Vegas
They're
now.
down
Okay.
2-1.
They're down 2-1 right
Oh,
now.
Yeah, they
okay,
got
gotcha.
whooped up
They
on
tied
last
it up,
night.
but then Vegas won last night. So
Oh, I'm thinking, who am I thinking of? Who did they?
Vegas, Vegas took out, Anaheim took out Edmonton.
Oh, there you go.
Did the
Vegas
Habs
took
win
out-
last night?
Who?
Montreal end up winning last night, or did
They
Buffalo come
did.
back? Okay.
I think they won pretty big, actually. Let me look here and see.
So that was it. That was a closeout, wasn't it?
No,
No.
this is all in the early
It's all
second
second
rounds.
round
These
now.
are
Early
all
second
early.
round? Man, I am
these are
so
all
far behind.
Early second rounds.
I am
right now.
Yeah.
so far behind.
Yeah,
You're thinking about the
Habs
Indiana
beat the Sabres
the
5-1
Fuel
last night.
You're thinking about the Indy Fuel.
Right. Yeah, we got closed out.
They got closed out.
Stupid.
So no, Rob, I don't know if you want to. I know earlier in the week you made a post that
Yeah.
had some heat around it from some people. Some
Yeah.
about
Most people agree.
Most people agree, but
Yeah.
we were talking about what is a boutique
Right.
a cigar company versus a like we went down to PCA. I mean, this is all new version for me. You
Yeah.
know, hey, I stopped by like this little boutique place versus a big name. But if you want to discuss what
Yeah.
you
Why
talked
don't you
about-
grab some whiskey, because I
Yeah.
think I probably need some
Some
whiskey
more?
for this conversation. I figured we'd probably get into this today, so
Yeah.
I was fully
Well,
prepared.
So, another podcast did they were talking about this, and this has been something talked about for a long time. The Boutique Cigar Association put out, their definition of it. Of course, that one's dissolved now, so it's really was only there for politics reasons only. But everyone talks differently about what boutique cigars are. I'm like, first of all, there should just be an easy definition. This podcast went way in the weeds and did all this weird stuff, talking about dollars, and one guy was really hammering away that should it be associated with a store because boutique means a store. Like, okay, you guys are making this way too difficult. Think about how we do whiskey. You got non-distilling producers and you have distilleries. Simple.
Yep.
If you don't distill your own product, then you're in this category. If you do distill your own product, you're in this category. Then you can figure out if you're a large or small distillery or NDP. Either way, make it simple. It's like we do that in the cigar world. You either have your own farms and factories, or you don't.
Yeah.
There's
either
two
source or you
categories,
grow.
and you can
Yeah.
be small or large at that point. Why do we need to make it so difficult? It's ridiculous. In my opinion, if you don't have your own farm and factory, you could be considered a boutique. Or instead of calling boutique at all, just get rid of that term, period, because no one knows what it means anymore.
Yeah.
You're a non-producing, non-growing cigar brand.
Breweries went
Pretty
through
simple.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they tried to start differentiating between micro and macro, and that there were some other terms that they were using out there.
It's just getting too
And
complicated.
it's like, guys, you're either big or you're small.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it simple,
You have to
right?
explain who you are. You're not macro.
Right. That's good enough.
Yeah.
And I think even when we were at the PCA, that I forgot what booth we went to, and I was just talking about, hey, we're scouting for Rob. We're looking for a blend of maybe some of the big guys versus some of the boutiques kind of blend. One guy, he goes, "Oh, we're not boutique." And I forgot which one it
Yeah,
was.
he
but
almost took offense
He
to
took
it.
offense to it.
Yeah.
And that's where, like I said, knowing it now that this may be a hot button, I probably offended the guy not knowing, because that's the only term I knew
Yeah.
out there. And so
Well, and then vice versa, you also have big brands, like big companies that literally released a couple of cigars with a different name because they wanted to, and they called it a boutique cigar. I'm like, well, if you're a brand, the brand should be what's designated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have, say, Padron that has their own factories and farms. You shouldn't have Padron put out a cigar called whatever and say, well, this is our boutique cigar. No, you're big enough to have these brands. You have multiple brands. No, you're not boutique at that point. It really irritated me because that podcast made no sense at all, and everyone that I heard talk about it said, I'm more confused. I feel
Yeah,
dumb.
It
after
more
listening
muddied
to
the
this."
waters than it did classified.
Well, let me ask this question, because we see variations in the bourbon industry, like MGP, before they really came out with any brands, they were just a contract distiller.
Right.
That's all they did. Now, they were huge.
Right.
They've been huge for a very long time, but they only did contract distilling.
Right.
Then they got their own brand, and now they have a few brands that are directly owned by them.
Yeah.
You have non-distilling producers, so some that do blends, some that just do single barrels, some that do finishes on everything, some doing flavored stuff. You've got people that do the end-to-end process that are like the grain to spirit,
Yeah.
right? And they actually own the farm. Do we really need to have all these differentiators out there for these different groups? I mean, I kind of
No.
feel like I like what you said about distiller versus non-distiller.
Right.
And just that's the delineation. If you want to be
Exactly.
distiller that also promotes the fact that you own the farms that the grain comes from, that's great.
Great.
Like, that doesn't mean that you're creating a category.
But that's also a very, 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 very small portion of people distilling.
Right. It's a half a dozen.
You
or
may
something.
contract out your farming
Yeah.
to somebody that's farming for you because you make
Yes.
so much product, but you don't have to be. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I mean, the Big
I'm
Six,
thinking
they
of
don't-
like
they don't farm their own
I'm thinking of
stuff.
the Whiskey Acres and the Frey Ranch
Exactly,
that
yeah.
own their farms. Like
And there's something
they,
special about that, but that's part of the story.
that's the
Right?
story.
Yeah,
It does not
yep.
define, like, you're distilling. You're a distiller.
Yep.
You know, a non-distiller buys whiskey from somebody else and does something with it. I don't care if you finish it. I don't care if you're just doing only single barrels.
Right.
That's
and
fine.
we're in a world now where non-distilling producers are making some of the best releases out there.
They are.
Yeah.
Circle City, I mean, they're crushing it right now with all the stuff, and he does not distill his own product. He buys amazing barrels, and he sources barrels. He picks out the ones he wants to. So I mean, we're in a world now where MGP is not a bad thing anymore.
Hey, High West was one of my favorites.
Exactly.
As they
Yeah.
started doing their own distilling, I feel like their flavors have changed a little bit, but I also feel like they're trying to get there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not bad. It's just they're trying to get there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I agree with you. Some of the NDPs out there are the best. So when we go to the cigar side of it, you know, do we have people that just grow tobacco and that's it? They maybe ferment it and get the leaves and then they just sell the leaves off? They don't
Yeah,
do it. They're
they're
just a
self-
farmer, basically.
Well, I mean, it's really easy. Look at Placencia, for example. Placencia makes they grow a lot of tobacco, and they age a lot of tobacco for other people. Now they do have their own line now, but for the longest time, no. That means that they were just growing tobacco for everybody else. I mean, look at AJ Fernandez, for example. He makes amazing cigars for other people. Honestly, I think some of the cigars he makes for other people are better than most of his line. You know, So I mean, that's a couple of people right there that grow a lot of tobacco, but they do have their own brands. I know there are farms out there that they only grow tobacco. They don't have their own brand. I don't know the names of those brands or those farms.
And then
personally.
what about rolling factories? Do you have just factories? They source their tobacco. They may not even have any brands.
Yeah.
They will bring you in if you want to establish a brand. You go to the factory, you put the blends together, they roll it and give you, sell you the cigars, and then you band them and do what
Yeah.
you want.
There are, but there's probably more of the. Kind of like in whiskey too. Some of the big guys will contract distill as well. It's kind of that way in cigars too. I mean, Rocky makes a lot of cigars for other people. GRE Tobacco makes a lot of cigars for other people. Placencia obviously does. AJ or Aganor, so all those do. So there are some of those factories that make cigars for other people that don't have a big name.
So the way I look at this is the only definitions should be what goes to the consumer. Like, what is it that goes to the consumer? So if you think distiller to consumer, okay, I'm distilling and making the product, blending it, whatever, single barrels, or I'm buying it from somewhere else and then delivering it to the consumer. And the cigar side, same thing, right? Either I'm doing the whole process or I'm not doing I'm not growing. It's basically defined, am I growing and delivering a finished product, or am I just delivering a finished product?
Right. Yeah.
And that's easy enough. At
Yeah.
that point,
Should
anything
be
else
simple.
is just a bunch of details that are part of the story, part of the marketing, part of, discovering the brands that you like and getting involved and getting to know them.
And personally, I think this is also a call out to the PCA. They just need to adopt this and say this is what it is. Move
Yeah.
on. It's
Yeah.
like it should not be all of us talking about what it should be and whatever, and we're going to call it this and they're going to call it that. No, PCA says this is what this is.
I think it's really, in my mind, about how much of the process do you control.
Right.
Either you control the process end to end or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably a good differentiator. The rest of it's marketing, and leave it to marketing.
Exactly. It's marketing
Right?
at that
Yeah,
point.
don't
Yeah.
complicate the situation. You confuse all the public. You confuse your market, your consumers. It's just not worth having 50 different designations out there.
Right.
Yeah, there's enough designations of the types of tobacco and where the leaves come from. And, you ask the basic consumer, just understanding, Maduro versus Connecticut or Habano, like that's already going way over their head.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing too is these small brands that are considered boutique now. they most of them have the ability to come in and help and work on the blend. They're still trying to create something for their palate, so they still have a lot of work to be done to make a great cigar. There's nothing bad about that. They're doing a great job. Not everybody can go in and put billions of dollars in and buy a farm and buy all the equipment and buy the factory and pay the people. I mean, if you're small, there's no way you can afford to do that.
Yeah.
Unless you're Alan McAuliffe, then you just do it.
I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah,
I do what I
I'm gonna
want.
do it.
I know Lisa grew her some tobacco out here, so now she, you're one of the big,
Yeah,
one of the big ones out
Oh
here
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Do you have tobacco plants again?
We will. I don't know if she's got them planted yet, but we will. Yeah.
Nice. We didn't do anything with those leaves last year. We really needed to.
We should have.
Yeah.
Try not to put them up, but I would say just like
Start hanging it out here.
Hanging them
Yeah.
out here, let the birds eat it.
But like, we all woke up to that video of you, and you, as a tobacconist, this is something you're passionate about. Obviously, you opened a business. You could tell like it was something that you were, hot about. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, it's just irritating that we're still talking about this.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this as long as I've been in the industry. Like, it
Just
should not be
define it
this
already.
hard. Just
Yeah.
define it and move on.
Yeah.
There's other things to talk about.
So let's make that our poll for today.
Yeah.
Just a simple yes or no. Should the term boutique cigars be used?
Yeah.
Yes or no? What do you think? Get on. We'll leave it up there for probably most of the show. And
Well, and you guys know my opinion. My opinion is to get rid of the boutique name and just call it, again, non-producing, non-growing, or
yeah,
you're a
growing or
grower.
non-grower.
And
I think that's
that
a
should
good way
be
to put
easier.
it.
And
Grower,
there-
non-grower.
And maybe there's a better way or a better acronym you can put to those. I don't care what it is. I just think that should be the litmus right there. Is those two things, and then you can decide. Well, you know what? If you sell more than 1 million cigars, then or 500,000 cigars, you're in the big category. Or if you less than that, you're in the small category.
I can't
Should be
believe
all right.
Alan didn't pick up on this, but are you a grower or a shower?
Grower or shower.
No. We were talking about this last night. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that we're sitting there.
We may
Some of
not
us
go
say
there.
we think of things we want to say.
Not
it
safe
was
for-
already in my mind because I saw something like that just a week ago on TikTok. But I sit there, was like, I almost said it, but no, you and I are in the right thing.
It still applies, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we talk about how sometimes someone says on the show, and we got a smart ass comment we want to say, but can't say it.
So maybe what we do is we call them, you're either a grower or you're a shower.
You're a grower or a shower.
Grower or a shower?
There you go.
I like that.
I like
Are you
that too.
listening, PCA?
Yeah. Yeah, come on. All right, enough of that one.
Yeah,
That was a
I
rant.
am enjoying that the PCA now is kind of getting a lot of central recognition as they've defined the premium cigar, and I understand that there was some challenges in that,
Yeah.
but now with the FDA being forced to acknowledge from the courts that premium cigars are a unique thing, I think we got to be really, really cautious about trying to introduce too many new
Yeah,
terms.
don't
so.
Right.
overcomplicate
Don't
it.
over-
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That and also just, I want to see the PCA get a little bit more active in every state because, I won't go there too far.
Okay, so-
they
Yeah.
have to get involved.
Do you want to grab a commercial real quick? We're about halfway through the show.
Yeah.
You able to do that, Heine? Sweet. Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana.
You guys are awesome.
Always appreciate
Scott,
Aladino.
you should do like a voiceover things and stuff. Like you do have a soothing voice, and I am straight, but you do have a soothing voice where
Well,
it's
thank
like
you.
I don't know why that had to be.
I'm not
added to
sure that that had
Anyway.
anything to do with it, but that's fine.
But it's one of those things. I love listening to ASMR stuff. Like that's what I love to like listen to things to help me calm down and go to bed and things like that. So
Get on McConaughey's
I like
Calm app.
Yeah, I like listening to like a soothing voice and all that. So could you read a book to me?
Sure,
Yeah,
why
Alan,
not?
Alan wants you to read him a bedtime story.
I'll read you Atlas Shrugged.
The Hungry Caterpillar.
It's only 1,000 pages.
We do have a lot of things coming up. I mean, the calendar is really filling up quick. So obviously, again, like we said, tomorrow, Mother's Day, we're closed. This next Thursday, May 14th, the K-Luke tasting with Jonathan. That's going to be awesome. Of course, May 25th, or 24th is the Indianapolis 500 too. So I'm assuming
Nice.
they're going to continue to run that live on TV again.
If it
If it sells out, which I mean, I feel fairly
Yeah.
confident it should.
Yeah. We are open on Memorial Day from 12 to 6. So if you don't have anything to do and you want to come out and hang out with us, we'll be here from 12 to 6 on that Monday.
I will not be here.
No. You'll
I
still
am,
be hungover.
I am in recovery mode.
Yes. June 6th is coming up very fast. Mash Bash down at Moondrops. So we'll be out there
Also,
again.
D-Day.
And D-Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the anniversary
That's
of
right.
D-Day.
Yeah.
Yep, June 6th,
I wonder
1944.
if they'll do something for that. I bet they will. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, not cool, though, but cool. Yeah. All right, cool.
We won.
And we did win, so that was a good thing. Regardless of what people say. So, yeah, we'll be out there. We'll do the podcast out there. We'll probably have a small booth set up out there as well. So come out and see us at Mash Bash. If you don't know what Mash Bash is, Moondrops put this on every year. It's just a little festival where there's some breweries, some distilleries. You pay to get in, and you do your tastings. There's music going on all day. And then, of course, we're doing the podcast there. So
Will and I are like a little cat right now because Libby's phone is reflecting the sun off her phone, and
It's dancing all
we're
over
just
the wall back
following the little beam around
I kept
everywhere.
seeing it on here, and I was like, "What is this orb on the screen?"
I was
Yeah.
wondering where that was coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then June 13th, we have jazz music here with Jeff Conrad and Ken Ferry, something like that. So they're going to be out here on June 13th. June 20th is Anderson on Tap. So that's the big beer festival downtown Anderson. We'll have a booth set up out there for that. Open on Father's Day because, dads want to smoke cigars.
I
So
bet
we'll be
that's a
out
pretty
here.
busy day, isn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Last year we had
Was
lots.
I think I was here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be here. I usually go in hiding on Father's Day. Yeah.
But
I think there's a concert that we talked about going to on
yeah.
the 21st. Yeah.
And then June 27th, we'll be at Indie Cigar Festival. So the gentlemen or men of distinction,
Cigar Men of Distinction.
Cigar Men of Distinction is putting on this festival. This is their second year. It's down at the Silo in Indianapolis. So we'll be down there for that event.
I do have to throw out every time I hear that, all I can think of is real men of genius.
That was such a great commercial.
Today we salute you.
Today we see you, yes. A couple more here. Nick Lamonti, he is going to be coming out on July 3rd. This dude, we saw him for the first time down at King Jug, and he is a Rat Pack singer, and he sounds just like the old boys. He is awesome.
Got a good Frank Sinatra voice,
He
huh?
is very, very good. So
They-
he'll be
they
out here
call
for
those-
that
they're
one.
a crooner.
Crooners.
Crooners.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be having him probably monthly going on. I think starting after that, we'll have him out here every month. And honestly, it's just going to be just come out. You're going to absolutely enjoy this guy.
Oh, look, crooner music's perfect at a cigar lounge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be perfect. When we listen to it, because we met Will over there for dinner one night, and this guy singing, I'm like, this guy would be amazing at the lounge. So we went up and got his card, and now he's coming out. So, let's see. Oh, we're gonna be open on 4th of July until 8 o'clock that night. So come out here and then leave and go see your fireworks. And then again,
Yeah, don't light fireworks here.
no.
Please do
And
not.
then again, August the 7th, Nick Lamonti will be back. So going forward, it'll be every month going forward, as long as he doesn't have any prior engagements before. But we'll have him going. So that's everything right now. So
That is
if
a full
it's
calendar.
a full calendar, and that's just to basically into June.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, a
Man.
lot coming up. Again, get on. If you're not on our email list, get on it because all this stuff's on the email every week, and we'll be updating it a lot because we'll be doing a lot more tastings and some more cigar events coming up too that aren't on the calendar yet.
And don't sleep on the patio.
Yeah.
Patio is open.
Yes, it's
Come
been,
out here and enjoy it.
Oh,
Today's perfect.
You mean like don't miss out on
Don't
the
miss
patio.
out on. Yeah, don't. Well,
I thought
mean,
you meant like don't sleep
you
on
can
the
take a
patio.
nap on it if you want.
It's
Yeah.
pretty nice out
Bust a
here. I
rocking
could
chair
probably.
out.
Alan
You
was
can-
napping the other day.
Yeah, there's rocking
Oh yeah,
chairs
you
out
can,
here. now.
yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. So
It is beautiful out here today.
I was talking with somebody about July 4th, and unfortunately, since my house, we're doing a big addition, and it's a disaster. I'm so disappointed. I usually do a big Independence Day party, and I'm not doing it. We didn't do it last year because it was Janelle and I's 25th anniversary, and we went on a big trip. So not going to do it this year. Disappointed in that. But last year, we were still here for July 4th, and we did something kind of fun. We hopped in the car. We started driving around. We came down here to Ingalls, started heading towards Fortville on 67, and we just looked up in the sky, and wherever we saw like a big firework go off, pulled into that
direction,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Just head that direction. Get to the house or whatever, and just sit in our car and watch the fireworks until we got bored and saw something better, and get back in the car. I think we drove around for probably 3.5 hours. Just going from little, none of these were like professional fireworks shows. They weren't towns or anything like that. This was all people, in their street or in their driveway or whatever, just going around and checking out their shows.
I mean,
That's
this
cool.
year it may be more expensive to drive around for 3 hours than it will be to just buy
Well, that's for sure. $7 diesel. Ouch. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was actually, I enjoyed that thoroughly, and it's fun to see the fireworks shows that other people put together. Because I
Yeah.
put a lot of time and effort when I have the party and do the big fireworks show.
Some of these neighborhoods have really good fireworks
They
shows.
do. They
I
really
still
do.
regret. I really would love to go back up to Schoolcraft in Michigan because it's the best show I've ever seen,
That's
hands
where we'll
down.
be.
You're
And I
going
bet this year is gonna be
oh,
nuts.
Dude, I'm telling you what, man, that is. I hope
I
they're
don't know
still
if we're
doing
going to
like
Schoolcraft, but we'll be
You
up
should
in
go to
Michigan in
school.
that area. We
Well,
won't
if you're
be
in
far
that,
from it.
just go to Schoolcraft. You will not be disappointed. As long as they're still doing it the way they were, and I think they are, insane, absolutely insane. 45 minutes to an hour of solid fireworks, ground show, light show, drones, everything. Man, it's amazing.
Well, that's half Scotch.
Hey, to backtrack a little bit, speaking of schedule, I know our podcast schedule is changing a little bit over the next. Is it?
Yeah, so let's see here.
It'll be
Next
Sunday next
weekend, it will be Sunday, but it's going to be early. It's going to be at 11, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about me coming in, at the last minute
You'll already
because
be there.
I'll already be there.
Well, we'll already be there because we have
Yes.
to get in line.
We have to get in line at like 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But yeah, we'll be coming to you from turn 3, infield turn 3. So if you're going to go out to the track for pole day for the Indianapolis 500, come on out and join us in turn 3. Should be a pretty good time. And then the next week, our show will be on Friday, and it will be very early. It'll be, I think, an 8 o'clock start time for the show. So we will go 8 to 9:30.
That's the following Friday.
That is
We
the
go
following.
Sunday to Friday.
So Sunday, then Friday. That's Carburation Day, Carb Day, out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Come join us in Lot 6. We'll drop a pin out there on the Final Third podcast page. So if you're in the area, you can drop by, join us for a cigar and a bourbon at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have some extra cigars out there.
Yeah.
Some people like I know last year we had some people come up and grab some cigars, watch the show, some strangers
Yep.
out there, so that's always good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. It was great. We'll
And-
have the Eagle Rare bottle out there.
And
Thank
we'll
you to
have-
Dave Lakes.
We'll have Dwayne Blazik out there from
Oh, my
Oliva.
goodness.
And then also our boy Drew from Circle City is going
Yeah.
to be sponsoring again for us. So
I love
hopefully
Dwayne,
he's
but
gonna be out there.
that kind of encouragement just doesn't bode well for me. I'm already a hot mess out there, man. You get Dwayne out there, it's like
Yep.
two fat guys arguing over a lollipop, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it'll be a good time, and we always love the month of May in Indianapolis. I'll be down at the track. I'll be trying to do some shorts while smoking on some of the mounds out there.
Yeah.
I'll be out there for practice every day. I'm going to take Friday off for Fast Friday and be out there the entire day. That's one of my favorite days because everybody's trying to get practice runs in, and you're probably going to see a really, really fast lap because they'll get a tow.
Yeah.
They're not trying to. They're trying to space out and practice for qualifying. But somebody gets a tow and puts up, a 237, a 238, maybe even a 239. Not what they're going to qualify at. I don't know that they'll break 236.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
I just want to play the Brickyard out there while they're running the car, so I have an excuse to say, well, he ran right by me on my
Yeah.
backswing.
right,
That's
of
the
course,
reason why
that's
it went 2
Yes.
fairways over.
Yes. Yeah. 250.
250. I know that
250 to play out there during qualification or
used to
during
be-
practice.
it's a tough course. Like I've played it a few times. It was $100 to play before. Now it's $200 to play. Now it's $250 in the month of May.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a challenging course. It's a fun course, but bring some extra balls if you're not good.
And if they stop the cars on the track, then they pan the cameras over to the guys playing golf and start doing commentary on the
yes,
golf.
they do. When all the cars are off the track, yeah, you might end up on the big screen in front of 30 to 50,000 people out there. Or, Carb Day, 100,000 people. I don't know if they let you play on Carb Day.
Flopping on your flop shot.
So I will say I was watching the Truist tournament, PGA,
Yes.
is going on right now. Was watching that yesterday, and it's fun sometimes to watch the pros
Struggle.
well, to watch them struggle, but also to see something crazy good luck happen.
Yeah.
Rory McIlroy got on
Oh.
a good tear yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I didn't see it yesterday, but Thursday he was on a tear too.
Yeah. So he's, I think, 4 off the lead. Last I checked, I don't know if they're playing right now, if he's teed off yet. But he hits a drive. I think it was on 15. It was a par 4, and it goes way right and hits the cart path, and then bounces back into the rough 100 yards away from the fairway. And everybody else was 220 yards away from the fairway. He hit a 395-yard drive.
Well, we were talking about that too because he apparently played that, what was it, 55, 57 times this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
And he was going for lines. Everyone's going, where's he hitting it?
Yeah.
He's hitting it over trees on angles. Everyone else is like, what is he doing? And then all of a sudden the ball lands and it rolls out in the fairway.
Yeah.
Like the guy just knew that course. So you just wonder,
Yeah.
was he kind of going for some weird angles like that, trying to make up some ground?
I don't think he was going for
Maybe not that one,
Not
yeah.
that one, because he was laughing and joking it up with everybody. I mean, even the crowd was like yelling at him and like, "Oh, you lucky dog!" And he's kind of jeering back and forth with the crowd, having fun with them.
On Thursday, like if you look at his card, he only birdied 1 hole. He had a clean card, all pars
It's
except
all
for
even.
18.
Yeah.
And he put his both his arms up when he on 18
Yes.
when he hit the
He chipped
putt,
it in or
because he
something,
could
or
not
low
putt
putt.
all day. No,
No.
he just made like a 10-foot putt,
Yeah, he was-
breaking putt,
that's
and that
what
was
it
his
was.
only putt he made that day. But a clean card, he was -1 for the day.
well,
it's funny
they
when
call
you-
16, 17, 18 the Green Mile.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's playing to 16, 17, 18 is playing the toughest this week at that course.
It was funny when I can't remember which hole it was. You might remember when he cut that corner on those trees and no one knew what was going on.
Was that
And
15?
the guy was playing with him, gets up there and he lines up the fairway and then he just like changes his mind and lines up and hits it the same direction. Didn't hit it as far as Rory,
Yeah.
but it still ended up getting through the trees where he still had a clean shot.
Yeah.
He's like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people know Rory is a great golfer, of course.
Yeah.
That guy can drive. I mean, he's not Bryson deep, but he's darn near. He crushes some drives.
He's still one of the longest drivers on the tour right now. So I mean, like he hits it far.
Yeah.
Who's the younger guy with the long curly hair that just goes out there and just smacks like 400 yarders?
I the name's on the tip of my
just out
tongue.
of college. or
Long
something.
curly hair?
It's tip of my tongue. I know we're talking. He's actually playing good this year, and so I think that sometimes with those long, it's not always good to be long. In some of these courses, you have to be able to still dial in the irons and everything. But he's starting to dial in his irons a little bit and chip into
Yeah, I
putting
can't remember
better.
his name off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll go out there and does the weird backstep crush drives.
Well, both are started doing the Scotty Scheffler on his drives.
The pick up the foot.
The pick up the rear foot.
Yeah.
He lands like 2 yards ahead of his tee now, and so because he kind of walks through it.
Right,
A
right.
little bit, so.
That's crazy. I don't know how you guys do that stuff. All right, so I'm drinking. You guys, I don't know if you've switched or not, but I am drinking the
Hard truth.
the Hard Truth, and this is the Sweet Mash Weeded.
Weeded. Yeah.
And I got to say, man,
It's so good.
it
This
is
is
really good.
crushable.
This, I love how over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years doing the podcast, my mind has been so changed about weeders.
Yeah.
And,
here, yeah.
and that Bernheim 20th that we had last week was,
That worried me at first.
anytime I see Bernheim, I'm always concerned. Always. But that was fantastic.
I think
It
that's
was,
why Will brought it because it was
it was the best
mind
expression of
changer.
Bernheim. Yeah. And this, I mean, the fruit notes, it had a little hint of kind of some of the blueberry raspberry on the nose, which is always really, really pleasant. Kind of matches in with that cherry note that you get. And being sweet mash versus sour mash, this entire sweet mash line that Hard Truth came out with, they're all phenomenal.
They are.
I'm surprised
They're
that
crushing it right
that I see them on the shelves. I'm like, man, aren't people buying this? Because it's really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
Are
Now-
you drinking this one yet, Rob?
No, not yet.
Now for the cigar,
I'll pour a big
I'm done with my cigar. for the Indiana cigar. Like I said, overall, it wasn't a bad cigar. Is it one of those ones that, hey, I would go to all the time? I'm glad I bought the box. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I bought the box. It was a decent cigar. Not a lot of transition through it. I was hoping to have maybe that final third kind of transition to pick
Yeah.
up a little bit.
Didn't really.
It didn't really
But I
pick up
mean,
as much, but
for it being like almost like a tribute cigar or something that you're going to give maybe people that aren't cigar smokers.
yeah.
This is
I feel
perfect.
it's a solid cigar
Oh,
for
yeah.
somebody that's not a cigar smoker, that they can enjoy it and not be either blown off or, kind of left out in the cold on.
Yeah,
It's something
yeah.
that they could actually just smoke and be like, hey, that was actually pretty good.
So I saw a post this morning on Facebook. It was somebody I think it was on CDN, the Cigars Daily Facebook group. And they said, when did Cuban cigars start not being as good as they used to be? And there was lots of comments on there. But one of the guys said, look, your average cigar smoker isn't going to know, how much better or worse they are, because your average cigar smoker smokes maybe a dozen cigars a year.
Yeah.
I don't know that I agree with that.
I don't know that your average cigar smoker only smokes one a month.
Yeah, and I don't know that I would call that a cigar smoker. I
No.
think that you smoke a cigar occasionally does not make you a cigar smoker.
Yeah.
And not trying to, ruffle anybody's feathers or anything, but, what, do you need to be smoking a couple cigars a week to be a cigar smoker and really have like some good insight?
Well, here we go. Now we have to put terms on something else.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, last time I checked, you got like 23,000 views on your short
Yeah.
there. So why not?
So
you
what?
know?
What would constitute someone
true.
someone as a cigar smoker?
I mean, we're
Yeah.
talking controversial topics a little bit
There
today.
you go.
Call it the show of
There
controversy,
you go.
right? This, to your point on this cigar, this is one that I view that you're like, I smoke 2 cigars a year.
Yeah,
If you're a huge IU fan, you're going to buy this box.
Yeah.
you're gonna enjoy it.
And you're
enjoy
going
it,
to
yeah.
share the cigars with friends,
Yes.
and you're going to be happy
Yeah.
because you probably don't smoke big, bold cigars. Like, you're probably afraid, am I going to buy this box and then these cigars are going to be terrible? These are great cigars.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for your what I would not call a cigar smoker, but somebody who occasionally smokes a cigar, this is a perfect cigar for them.
like
Yeah.
Will will have a different opinion than his son on this.
Yeah.
I think because obviously
100%.
Will is a cigar smoker.
Yes.
his son occasionally smokes cigars, so his son's probably like, oh man, this is fantastic. It's great, and Will might say, oh yeah, it's good.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty good cigar.
It's not bad. Like I said, it's
I
it's,
don't-
it's
like
a lot.
I said, I wouldn't probably go to this as a go-to,
No.
but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
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 It's a great
I'm not
first cigar of the day,
disappointed.
even though it's my second. It's still a great first cigar of the day.
I will say from like I said, we've smoked a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that has not been good at all. Like we won't mention who but we all three had one this week of a brand that none of us finished.
No,
I tried to finish yours and I couldn't even do it.
that was bad. That was bad.
And I hate to throw away cigars.
Yeah.
Like I will try to get through it, and I couldn't get through it.
Well, and that's the thing is like that was a brand, and we're not going to say who it was. That was a brand that I would assume they probably literally just said, "I want you
They're
to
a
make me some
non-growing
cigars."
producer.
100%. But I want you to make me cigars, and I really don't smoke cigars very much. And she had no idea. They had no idea what they were getting.
Yeah.
Because that one I smoked, I mean, it was not that it was just nothing to it. It was not good. There was something wrong in the blend, and someone could have just taken advantage of them too. I don't know, but there's other ones out there, other smaller brands that don't make their own stuff, that they're involved with the process. They know it. They want to taste it and everything else. Like that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did the Fumas to try and figure out like how you blend. And even though we got all these different flavors, I still feel like I have no concept of what it takes to really blend a good cigar.
I would love to have Hector from Espinosa on the show sometime because he is a true master blender, and it's funny because you'll have somebody talking about, oh man, I really want to make a cigar and I want this, and he'll literally look at you and say, that
No.
won't work.
No.
He's like, well, why not? He'll boom, 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 boom. This is why not. He's like, that would work, but you have to flip those two things and add this in there and stuff. And it's like he just knows in his mind what's going to work and what's not going to work together. I mean, and there's thousands of different tobaccos out there, and he just knows which one's going to work. So
Really impressive.
Libby's doing a good job of the spotlight, or she has a
Yeah.
spotlight, but she's off with it as far as the spotlight.
the strobe.
Yeah, the strobe.
So your phone is glaring and sending this little bright flash all over the wall back here.
Will's got his inner cat over here looking at lights.
Well, it keeps catching my eye on here, and I keep thinking it's doing something.
It's ghost hunters. We got ghost hunters here. So let me ask this question: like, as far as new cigars to the lounge this year in 2026, is there what one stands out to you guys? I can tell you mine.
Ooh.
I'd have to think about what's come in that's new.
So we got the Robustos came in, the new Broadway came in from Crowned Heads,
Tennessee
the,
Waltz. Came
Tennessee
in.
Waltz came back.
Came
yeah.
back.
The Blood
Blood
Medicine,
medicine.
The Warheads,
This year's Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo this year.
West Tampa.
That's new to us. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
In here, all
That's
the West
new-
Tampas.
Yeah, that's new to the lounge. The West
Yeah.
Tampa Red is that is my favorite by far. It is. I bought a
Oh, you
box
bought
last
your
night.
second box
I bought a
already.
second box
Yeah.
already last night.
I would say
So
as a
that's-
line, bringing in West Tampa was
That was
a great
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a great brand. I'm glad they're doing well. Can't wait to hopefully get Ricky out here sometime to do an event, maybe do a podcast with us.
So I
Hey,
did
Ricky,
smoke.
bring your family.
Yeah. But I'm pumped.
So I did smoke last year's Cinco de Mayo last night at the Music Box.
Yeah.
And man, it just like there is a wonderful spicy sharpness when they just come in. That melds into the cigar so nicely. It mellows out a little bit when you get age on them, but you get more complexities. I find that's usually the case. Like with the Independence Day or some
Yeah.
of the Warheads. They're so aggressive, like right out of the box when you first get the shipment.
Yeah.
But then once you let them sit for a little while, I feel like the complexities, the transitions amplify a lot. And you don't have the single sharp note that's really nice and really enjoyable, but it kind of folds more into the cigar over time. And that's absolutely how I feel about the Cinco de Mayo. I mean, I bought a box of the Cinco de Mayo last year, and I really want to buy a box this year. But
I've got one back for you.
I know. I got to get it past the old wife, so see and make sure
She's
she's
not
okay.
listening to this. It's fine.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But great cigar, and
Yeah.
and this year's was fantastic as well as last year's.
And if you don't know what that one is, that's actually Rojas. It's an extension of their Street Taco line. They release it every year before Cinco de Mayo. And honestly, every year I've had it, they've all been great.
Yeah.
This year's was
That's what I
great.
had
Last
for-
year's was great. Same blend, but obviously when you get it, like you said, you get one that's aged a little bit longer, it's gonna marry better. The flavors are all come together. New, you're gonna get more of that sharp spice on it, which you do in that cigar.
Yeah,
And even like the Blood Medicines this year, I did one from last year and this year, and you could tell it's exactly the same blend, but that younger tobacco, just a little bit more of that pepper spice, which I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we really need to do a show where we have an aged version.
We do need
Maybe
to
if
do
there's
that.
something where we have a box that's back for a year and then this year's comes out, and be able to smoke both of them on the show and
Yeah.
kind of do an
See if
A/B
there's a
comparison.
difference.
Oh, I guarantee there'll be a difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what is it and what do each of us get on our palates with them.
I'll see
speaking
what
of-
I got back for last year on the new releases, and I'll see if we can do that.
Yeah, speaking of Blood Medicine, like I still love this year's. I put mine in my humidor. I'm gonna let them sit a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like this year so far is, like I said, it's a little more peppery, but I don't think it's as bold. And I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but last year it was just more of a flavor bomb to me. Like it was
I think
had a
as
lot.
it sits, it's going to get a
Yeah.
lot more marrying. Yeah.
It had a lot more complexity to it last year's
Yeah.
versus this year. Still great, like I
Yeah.
said.
See, I was probably the opposite. I felt like this year's was a little bit more complex because I felt like there was a little bit more strength to it. But that's because it's new. It's not aged as well as the last one was. Because we had this year's, we got a lot of them on the shelf, so we'll have a lot more available for a longer period of time. So those will start aging and probably turn into what they were last year.
But we established last night you're older, so it's okay to be wrong sometimes.
So yeah, whatever.
I will say I was super excited. I just turned my head and Liesel's over there smoking a cigar.
Yes,
Like, hell yeah.
PCA.
There you go.
That's her
PCA
second cigar
turned
for the
her.
day.
It's her second for the day?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, now we're talking.
Liesel is in the category of cigar smokers.
She just showed
Yes.
me the
Yes.
showed me the box and gave me a thumbs up.
Oh,
Nice,
very
nice.
good. Do you know what she's smoking?
It looks like the Toscano probably.
That's what
hazelnut.
I thought.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Toscano?
Liesel, Toscano?
Hazelnut. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
macchiato.
I mean, I've just noticed these changes in her since PCA. Man,
In a good way. In a
Yeah.
good way. All right. Do you want to do another commercial real quick?
Yeah,
we
commercial,
can-
and we'll start
and then
pouring
we'll-
the whiskey acres.
So then we
I'm
can
out of
actually look at
cigars,
the
too.
next cigar.
Oh, good, 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 good.
So you'll
Calling all dog lovers, say hello to Spencer Lee's, offering freeze-dried pet treats, crafted with care and bursting with flavor. Spencer Lee's treats are the ultimate reward for your four-legged friend. Made from single ingredients and freeze-dried to perfection, these treats are packed with all the goodness your pup craves. Be sure to visit Spencer Lee's on Facebook or Instagram for updates and website information.
Thank you, Spencer Lees. Appreciate you
Yes.
as always.
be looking out. Probably, I'm assuming that Mike and Jen will be getting out to some of the farmers markets and some of the events out there, starting to sell more of their. Because they don't only do dog treats; they also do collars and leashes and some other things too. And they've been doing a lot of those. Hopefully, they'll be able to do it this year. I know this year's a little busier than it was last year. You know, Mike's job and Jen's new job.
new job.
Congratulations,
Well,
Jen.
well, we probably shouldn't put that out
She's
there.
already out now. It's good.
No.
I mean, but she hasn't left her other one.
Oh. I mean, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, move on.
Sorry, Jen. Sorry, Jen.
If he's gonna
But
put
I'm
an
sure
espresso on the podcast,
I'm sure they're going to be. Damn, sorry about that. Jen doesn't listen to this either. It's fine.
So anyway,
true.
Whiskey Acres. So,
Yeah, let's go with Skagers.
What are we smoking for our second cigar?
so you want to?
No, like I said, you probably know more about that. You were talking to this guy.
Was a boutique brand that we.
No, man.
So these are the Yakut cigars. These are actually German cigars that we found. I'm not sure where they source them from, but it says German engineered cigars. This is their 5-cigar sampler. And the unique thing about this that actually caught our eye was they are in bubble packaging.
Little blister packs
Little
here.
blister pack.
First of all, how do you engineer a cigar?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a group of engineers that got together for the cigars.
it was. Yeah,
But I think that they engineered the containment system and not
that's
necessarily the
that's
cigar.
new this year. Because last year,
And that's reasonable.
Actually, they were at the show 2 years ago. We were there, and they were there, and I tried a couple of cigars. I'll be curious what you guys think. But the bubble pack was one. I'm like, when I first thought about this, I'm like, that's kind of a cool idea, because you could throw a bubble pack of cigars in your golf bag, and you pop one out. It's fresh. It's ready to go. But like you said, they didn't quite get it completely right.
Yes.
So if they,
Which is funny because then
they,
if you buy these,
if they came
they
like
come in a cardboard box.
but
So if you buy
which I
them
don't
as
mind
the
cardboard-
5-pack.
do they come as a 5-pack in a cardboard box
No.
like that?
It comes.
You have to buy the sampler packs. Are the only ones that come in these.
And that's the thing. It's like if you could buy, if there was a 20 count box and they would have 4
of the
packs
5
like
cigar,
that,
yeah.
that would be fine. That would be fine because then you throw them in your bag. But you said they don't do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they
Well-
missed the boat a little bit there.
Now they're going to be doing it. If you buy these, it comes in an actual box. Now,
But I guess I feel like
Are they still in the
if you're
foil?
taking the engineering and
No.
doing it in the foil,
what
then
they showed us when they said, if you want to get some boxes, it's going to come in this now, like a regular box.
So the foil is really just for the sample pack
just
only.
for the sample pack.
Yeah, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Will. Like they used to make these cigars for when someone bought a car, like a BMW and all
Yes.
that. They used to throw
BMW
these.
and Porsche dealers would use these as a thank you gift, and they would put them in the trunk anytime somebody bought like a new 911 or a new M4 or something like
Gotcha.
that. So if you got a high-end German car, they'd give you this as like a thank you
Yeah,
gift in the
they're
trunk.
already-
so if you spend
humidified in the
$100,000 on your car, then you get 5
A
cigars.
5-pack
Yeah.
sample.
5-pack cigar. Yeah.
So they're
reasonable.
20,000 a piece.
Yeah. yeah.
Does anybody have a
Most
preference?
No, I don't care.
I'll take one of the
You take
blue.
the one. You give me whatever you want.
Thank you very much.
We'll give him
Grab
this
whichever one.
Oh,
for him.
Give that to Rob. 'cause
There you
he's
go.
Big on those.
Okay, so I picked
I'll go.
something I like.
I'll go this.
This has
I'll
a
go this one.
closed foot.
Nice,
Didn't
nice.
open the last one.
I can't. What shimmers? Welt shimmers? Am I saying that? Welt shimmer?
Well, Schmerz.
Rom Zeet.
I got the extreme.
That's easy to pronounce. Yeah.
You know
work.
why? Because I drink Mountain Dew and I'm extreme. I don't
Okay,
drink Mountain
okay,
Dew.
Mountain Dew. You guys try really way too hard. Have you seen the Mountain Dew Dirty?
No.
So it's supposed to be a Mountain Dew and cream soda blend.
Okay.
I'm like, you know what? I don't mind Mountain Dew. I love cream soda. I'm gonna buy one. You know what? They named it correctly. Dirty is the right word for it.
Not that good, huh?
It is disgusting. It's like there's not enough cream soda. There's not enough Mountain
Oh.
Dew. It's like a watered down version of whatever the hell they are. It was horrible. So don't go buy that.
I haven't had a Mountain Dew probably in 20 years.
Oh,
I
I,
don't
bet it's
either.
been that long for me too. Yeah, just not really my.
I just heard the cream soda thing. I'm like, I love cream soda. I want to try it. It
Oh.
was terrible.
What is that?
Was this chip?
There's a chip inside every band, and you can literally.
So you smoke a cigar and then they can track you.
Oh yeah, you put it up to the
Oh,
cigar.
is it got you do something with your phone and it like takes you to the website
and it
or
tells you
something?
what the cigar is and everything.
Okay.
And yeah.
Huh. All right, that's
So it is $100,000 cigar or 10,000.
So while we're all doing our cut and light on these, I'll talk about a cigar I smoked. I don't remember what the brand was. You said it was some sort of Viking brand.
Oh, the chip actually stuck to my wrapper. That was great.
Oops.
Yeah, it stays on the wrapper.
So I smoked it over at the cigar box last weekend. Yes, I've done karaoke, I think 4 weekends in a row now. I have a problem. But it was the one that had the copper metal band.
Oh, that was their high-end one.
Yeah. And I got to say, the flavor was fantastic. I was kind of
I'm
curious.
sorry, what was it again?
It was like some sort of Viking brand or something. It had a copper band, like an actual
AYC or something
metal.
like that. I can't remember. I've got them. I've got some info on them too.
The flavor was great. Construction was great. For some reason, it was spongy. And I hadn't even had it in a humidor. I take some of these and I just leave them out in my house because honestly, I don't really have problems with humidity. I mean, if a cigar is a little dry, as long as it's not going to crack and break up on me, I don't really have a problem. Like, how's it smoke? I'm not a doc on this one where it's like Doc's worried about the humidity being off by, 0.5%.
0.3%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty, as long as they smoke good, I'm good enough, and I keep humidity packs or whatever in my humidor to keep it reasonable. But like I buy a box of cigars, then I sit in the box for a week inside my house, and then I get them all transferred when I, take 5 minutes and have to reorganize things because really I need a bigger humidor.
Don't
but
we all?
yeah. But I just don't see problems like that. But this had been sitting out, and it was still spongy.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting because I'm like, okay, well, let's see how this goes. And it smoked pretty well up until about the final third, and I think it probably got gummed up a little bit just
Yeah.
because of how soft it was.
I feel like usually when it's spongy, it's a little bit underfilled. So when you first
Okay.
get it, it feels like it's fine. It might be a little bit spongy, and once you light it and it heats up, the sponginess is like it feels like it's just underfilled.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
It
yeah.
didn't. This one did not feel. It didn't feel like it was underfilled. It was just
until the heat and the moisture hit it.
even that.
Really?
It was such an odd consistency in the cigar. It just kind of surprised me. I wasn't really sure what to make of it, but I don't know. I'd smoke one again unless they're crazy expensive.
Yeah.
You said it's their high end.
I only have one crazy expensive cigar coming in.
Which I cannot wait for that one.
So when I scanned this, it came up and it says you've just scanned the Kraftwerk number 32 short Robusto, 4" by 50, production month year 10 of 25, serial number production batch 899 of 2050.
Okay.
And then it goes through and gives you a whole aromatic journey. This one is San Andreas wrapper, San Andreas binder, Dominican Piloto or and Corojo filler.
Well, it's nice you gave me the Connecticut because apparently I'm a Connecticut guy now.
You are Connecticut.
But yeah, it gives.
There's a lot of it's an extremely easy draw and a lot of smoke. So
I will
far.
tell you right now that I'm not mad about this cigar. It's
I'm
actually
not mad
pretty
about
decent.
this.
And by the way, sorry, train's coming. First train of the day.
Yeah, this is not actually a bad cigar.
It's
The
not bad.
beginning.
It's got nice flavor. I couldn't cold draw this because it was a closed foot, but I love closed foot. Like
I love. I mean, people that complain about that, I'm like, come on, man,
Oh,
you're
you
losing
just-
so much flavor.
you don't know what you're doing. Like just start
one-
puffing on it as soon as you touch the lighter to it.
Oh,
Just
dude,
start
the ones that
puffing.
break my heart are the ones that literally will cut it off. I'm like, oh, you just lost all your flavor. Oh my god,
Idiot.
And that flavor, I mean, you got to remember when you smoke a cigar, everything that you're smoking comes through the cigar. The leaves act like a filter to some extent, and you are building flavor elements. So when you
Yeah.
got all of that wrapper there at the end and you're pulling it into the cigar, it's going to change the entire cigar.
It
Your
is, yeah.
whole smoking experience will be different.
So I'll say
Yeah.
if someone's cutting it off, then they're not a cigar smoker, because they're probably. I mean,
I don't
they're
know.
not
They,
understanding.
look, I've seen people that have smoked, half a dozen cigars a day for the last 20 years, and they still do some really weird things.
they'll still cut the nipple off of a torpedo, or not
Right.
torpedo, but a figurado.
A figurado.
They'll cut it
Yeah.
off. You missed out.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
we're gonna take a quick break here for the train to go by.
Ding 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 ding.
it's just one engine, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you got a closed foot, we put this show note out there every single time, right? Just a final third cigar and whiskey lounge tip. If you have a closed foot, start puffing right away. Don't heat it up. Don't do all your normal cigar lighting procedures. Get it there. Start puffing with the light right away,
Yep.
because that wrapper is one of the most potent flavor elements.
Yeah.
And so you're going to get that as part of the smoke.
Yep.
And this is like right off the bat, really, really solid. I'm getting a little hint of kind of a salty on
Oh,
my,
yeah?
which I love that out of a cigar. We've had a few like that before.
Yeah, we're down in Orange Beach.
Yeah, down in Orange Beach for sure. It felt like a lot of the cigars just being in that area, the sea air
Yeah.
would kind of have that
Higher
impact.
humidity. Yeah.
Yep, and I love that out
Well, I
of a
will
cigar.
say, out of the bubble pack, it should have been perfectly humidified. Mine cracked immediately on the light cut. So
Huh.
maybe they don't have humidity quite dialed in yet. So we'll see.
Well, these were in the humidor, so I mean, these weren't sitting
but,
out.
So
So
there's
these-
no humidity in it because it's all bubble packed.
No, I'm just
so-
saying they were in a climate-controlled environment, so it's not like
yeah.
they were sitting in somebody's trunk.
But,
Right, they weren't out in
but
the
these you should be
sunlight
able to
or-
put them in a trunk
Yeah.
or whatever because they are sealed, so they should be humidified perfectly from the start.
I do remember him saying this. I don't remember. It's like, about 3 weeks, was it, that he said? Like
They said they were still testing, but their average expectancy of the bubble pack maintaining was 3-week life.
like if you throw it in a car like that.
That's
It's
crazy
a
to
little
me.
weird.
but
It
the,
should be sealed with the proper humidity from the start.
the NFC chip in the band is pretty cool. I'm sure you pay extra for that in the retail market for it, but the website that they have on here for when you scan it, I mean, they go deep into flavor notes and everything else per cigar. So it's a pretty interesting concept.
It is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we're drinking the Whiskey Acres Rye now, Distillers Edition. So this is one that Nick and the boys up there picked as their Distillers release. This does everything you want in a rye.
Oh yeah.
It's got the rye spice. You taste the grains. There's some proof to it. It's really, really nice.
I'd say there's no medicinal element in this to me, which I know some rye drinkers love that medicinal. There's not. There may be just a hint of the mint kind of on the finish. Really,
Not much.
really, really mild, if at all.
If you're smoking a cigar with it, you're not probably even going to pick that up.
I think with this one, it's probably amplifying just a touch with this cigar.
Oh, with that one? Okay.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah.
is, I'm not tasting it all.
So mine says that I just scanned the RVGN Extreme number 32 Short Robusto, a 4x50. Production month and year was 1025. Serial number is 292 of 3100. Dominican Republic, medium.
So if you scroll down a little bit and then scroll left, go back down or up. I mean, yeah,
How are
right
you
there.
pulling this
Now
up?
slide to the side. It
From
should
the
have a
inside of the
slider.
band?
Yeah, just hold it to the top of your phone. You got to kind of go around the top of your phone with it, and then
Oh.
eventually it'll pop up.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
it'll
here
give
we
you all
go.
the tasting notes and the sizes.
Oh, there it
Okay,
is.
so it's
Oh,
a
NFC. I'm sorry. I thought it was
it's a
QR code.
Mexican wrapper, undisclosed seed. Dominican Republic Huacagua. I'm
That's what we
assuming.
talk about Allen too, is undisclosed seed.
It's Mother's Day, baby.
The filler is a Dominican, Piloto, and Criollo, 98. Oh, a Criollo. That's probably, I like that. I remember we had that in a cigar here just not too long ago, and I really enjoyed it. And some Nicaraguan. Yeah, this is kind of cool. You hold it right up to the top of your
That
phone,
is
and
really cool.
that's a neat idea. I mean, I don't know that I want to pay an extra $1.50 a cigar,
Right,
probably
right.
for
I
it,
mean,
but
honestly, you can walk up to the humidor and put your phone up to the cigar box, and it's
Pull
going to
right
pull
up.
all this information
Yep.
up before you
oh,
can buy
so
the
you
cigar.
can see exactly. Yeah.
So see,
Okay.
you could do this and not even have to write your little tags out anymore.
So mine is the Ramzit. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Nicaraguan medium or mild to medium, and I love this part. Traveling at the speed of light, far beyond the next galaxy, while a friendly android serves you cake. I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
That's okay.
I would do mine, but my band blew off somewhere
Oh.
in the wind. So.
I'm pretty sure it's actually pronounced Ramzit.
Ramzit.
9.
Sorry, did I mention I started drinking at 9 a.m.?
I just started drinking. I'm feeling it already. So
How's it different? No.
Oh, right. How's that different from any other
Yep.
Saturday or Sunday?
yep.
Yeah, I don't think you understand just how much I drink.
Uh huh.
I was
Yep.
going to play that, but I got to scroll through to find it.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the Fever are tied right now. So we're hoping that we want to see the Fever get off start. I mean, obviously they're playing Dallas today.
Dallas is a good team.
Dallas is a great team.
Oh, there it is.
Paige down there, she's a hell of a player too. I'm sure they're going at it. So, but they're not quite at half yet, but they're tied at 40. So
I know Mike
Let's
was
go.
really excited. A bunch of his team was staying late last night. He's like, I'm good, guys.
Yeah.
All my stuff's done. It's right. They went through a rehearsal, and he had no problems. So, yeah, he came back, and we went and had some dinner and went to the music box.
Yeah,
So,
karaoke.
And by the way, shout
Yeah.
out to our boy Mike too. The boys have been nominated for what was it?
Five.
Five
Five Emmys.
5?
I thought it was 4.
No, it's
No,
5
they
out of
did
6.
Is it 5?
Or no,
5
wait.
out of 6.
Yeah, it was 5 out of the 6.
They went for 6, but you got nominated for 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man, let's
And
bring
Mike
some home.
personally was one of those nominations for his directing.
Yes.
He managed to not drop so many F-bombs that he could get nominated.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Mike.
I feel like that
They
right
had to go
there.
through. They had to go through
mean-
a lot of footage.
Yeah.
That's a win. beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
This episode brought to you in Morse code.
Yeah, I know most people aren't going to be able to do this, but I think we've all been down there to see him in action.
Yeah.
And I've been in the booth with him when he's actually working. The dude can command his presence in a room.
Yeah.
And, when you talk to him here, you're like, oh, that's cool what you do. No, actually, everyone's looking to him. What do I do next?
Yeah.
And he's just like, boom, you do this, you do this. Like, it's pretty amazing.
What's
He's
the
not
talent
good
is-
at math. He's not good at geography.
He's
but
good at producing.
man, he is really good at
Well,
directing those
he's
shows.
the reason I can run all this because he's got it all set up to the point where I can
Yeah.
sit down and-
Exactly.
and actually make it through this.
But that's
so.
a talent to sit there and be able to. You got to understand the game. You got to understand the situations, the flow, the environment,
All
the
the pieces
emotions
he
that
has
are
in
going
play.
on.
Yeah.
We give
And
Mike
stuff.
so much shit because Mike always told us when he first started coming up here, he's like, I'm not much of a sports guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
yes,
was
you are,
such
buddy.
a
He wa- he was so
lie.
full of crap.
He watches more obscure sports.
Yes, he
than anything.
does.
I mean, he's a big volleyball, the women's
Yeah.
volleyball. Like it's
Oh, yeah,
on
the
TV,
Ignite.
the
Yep.
Ignite and stuff.
Bummer
he's-
they fell in the
Even
Louisville.
semifinals.
He walked in here, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walked in here and said, hey, 7 o'clock, the Igniter playing at 7 on Ion.
Yeah.
Got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did
He's a
fall
sports
to,
guy.
I forget who it was that they were playing, but
yeah, they
Oklahoma.
got beat. That's rough.
yeah. Omaha.
Omaha.
Yeah. It was
Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha.
Yep.
Sort of an O.
And so Omaha's going to the finals. The Ignite season is over.
But
And
they it seemed like they had a pretty good season again. So,
yeah, I think the Fisher's Freight Indoor Football League, I think they're 5-2 right now, so they're doing pretty well.
That's exciting. If you haven't been out there to see it or even download the app and watch it online, that's exciting stuff.
It's
it's
a
fun.
good time. Man, it's a good time. It's a little different.
What did I tell that one lady? If the ball goes in the stands, you get to keep it. But chances are there's a player attached to it, so be careful.
yes, you can't take him home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so lots of good stuff going on out at the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. It's going to
Party
be
summer.
going to be a good summer. We're just getting started. Looks like the weather's going to improve a lot this week.
Yeah.
Happy to be getting out to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. If you get a chance, come out and join us again. Turn 3
82
for
and sunny.
pole day.
Yeah.
And then on Friday, the following Friday, it'll be Carburation Day, 8 o'clock in the morning at Lot 6. We'll drop that pin for you so that you can get out there. Make sure and get on the email list. If you haven't, check the calendar. There's so many events going on, lots of good live music coming out here, and a bunch of events that we're doing out and about, the Mash Bash, the Anderson Brew Fest,
All kinds of
all
stuff.
that stuff.
Yep.
So
Who's the headliner at for Carb Day for singing this year?
that's a great question. Is it Train? I think it's Train.
I have.
I think it's Train.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
the Snake Pit's different this year. It's not quite E EDM.
Did they go a little different? I didn't know that. I thought they were still doing EDM, but
I think it's got a
something else in there as
different
well. Well, it's going to be a good month of May. Make sure and get out here to the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. This was definitely a controversial show.
yeah.
Let us know. Give us some feedback. What do you think? Boutique cigars, what makes a cigar smoker?
Yeah.
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 I mean, like I said, if you consider yourself a cigar smoker, let us know actually how many cigars do you smoke?
Yeah.
On a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll define you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
will.
we'll
And that's the
define
thing
you.
is, we're not the norm. We're smoking multiple cigars a day. That's not the norm.
It really is.
I would say the norm
Yeah.
for someone that says they're a cigar smoker, they're probably out smoking 1 or 2 cigars a week.
I mean, we're not quite to George Burns status, but
No.
A PCA,
Yeah.
you're trying to
George
be.
Burns smoked the little Dutch Masters and stuff for a long time. That was one of his favorite cigars. I think it was Dutch Masters.
I thought he always had a
No.
like
He
a
had a-
Churchill.
he had a
he
big
was a
Churchill.
Toro fan.
I thought he always had
Oh, did he?
Churchills.
I thought he always had the small.
No, he'd smoke
No,
like
he-
15 cigars a day.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what's your doctor say about that? And he said, I don't know. He died 20 years ago.
Exactly. The best thing ever. Yeah.
I mean, when
Yeah.
he was on the Johnny Carson show, he was on his 11th cigar that day, and
Okay.
they filmed that stuff not at 11:30 at night. That's when you saw it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, it was usually earlier in the day. He
Yeah.
was on his
Yeah.
number 11.
And he lived to be what, 102?
Something like
Yeah.
that.
It's
Yeah.
over 100, yeah.
I do know the Indy Grand Prix is going on today.
Yeah.
So
They got good
IndyCar
weather.
is
Cody was
running
out there.
down there at the road course. Cody's down there, and he just tuned in, maybe for just a minute or two. But
I know they were worried about earlier in the week looking at the weather. I mean, it has changed so much from what it said it was going to be on Monday to what it is today.
This
Yeah.
is an absolutely gorgeous day.
Yeah,
Might
we
be
were
the
supposed to
best
have
day
an-
we've had all
We
year.
were supposed to have an outdoor birthday party, and they moved to indoors because of the rain forecasted.
It's
Now
going
look
to
at
be
it.
perfect today.
it's
yeah.
absolutely beautiful out there. Everybody, enjoy your time out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Practice on the oval starts on Tuesday. I will definitely be out there. If you want to connect, don't hesitate to reach out.
Yep.
Scotty D Smokes on Facebook, and yeah, I think that's about it.
That's about it.
And again, thank you to all the moms out there that put up with all of our crap because you guys make the world go round, man.
Absolutely.
So get out and celebrate your moms and all the moms in your life.
All right, Alan, where can they find you?
All things Big Al.
Moto Photo Will on Instagram.
Find me at Scotty D Smokes.
Find me everywhere, Final Third Cigar, and don't forget to follow the Final Third podcast.
Cheers, everyone.
everybody.
Cheers. We do anything after?